2005, a Cincinnati Planned Parenthood clinic was sued for failing to report the rape of a 14-year-old girl. The same clinic was sued again 2 years later for failing to report a case of incest. Students for Life of America wanted to see if this abuse was occurring in other states. So take a look at what happened when they sent a volunteer posing as a 15-year-old to a North Carolina clinic to ask for birth control.
How long she with them? Well, she lives with me, but he's like older. He's like in his 30s. Like he's still at the age difference. Oh no, it's fine. Like there's nothing bad about it. Well, legally, it's illegal. It's statutory rape. And it's how or you just want to get on birth? I want to get on birth. All right. Let's see what we got. We could do 5:30 or 5:45.
The staffer acknowledged this was a case of statutory rape, but made her an appointment to get birth control and failed to report the crime. Planned Parenthood released a statement saying, quote, "Contrary to the allegations made by an extreme anti-choice organization in a web video, staff at Planned Parenthood Health Systems Incorporated in North Carolina took aggressive steps when two adult women in an undercover sting posed as underage teenagers and made false rape claims. Healthcare staff notified Child Protective Services and the police." End quote. Well, joining us now is the volunteer in the video, Sarah Hardin, and the executive director for Students for Life of America, Kristen Hawkins. Kristen, you did this presumably because you feel that Planned Parenthood have a record of, in fact, covering up statutory rape cases.
Yes. We wanted to find out what would happen if we sent Sarah, who is a native of North Carolina, into this clinic to see what exactly Planned Parenthood was doing. We know that this is going on in California. There are videos from California and Indiana of this going on, and there are the two lawsuits that you previously mentioned going on in Ohio right now. So we wanted to see what was happening in the state of North Carolina.
And Sarah, you were participating in the video. Was there no indication at all from the Planned Parenthood staff members that they would be interested in getting this alleged 30-year-old boyfriend of yours reported to the police?
Well, the Planned Parenthood staff members actually told me that they would report this to police. They told me that they knew it was illegal behavior and it was statutory rape. But after we went and looked under North Carolina public records law, we saw that there was no report made of my case. All the reports made in Charlotte for the months of the summer were not mine.
Now, what do you say to their statement that, in fact, this was some undercover sting? You're a grown woman posing as an underage girl.
Well, first of all, they clearly had their facts wrong in their statement. There was only one woman in that clinic, and that was me. The video clearly shows that.
Let me ask you, Kristen, what you're really complaining about is that Planned Parenthood didn't report a phony case.
What we did, Alan, we wanted to see what Planned Parenthood was doing, and we know they're engaging. They're engaging in systematically covering up statutory rape across the United States.
Do you acknowledge you went in under false pretenses?
Yes. Sarah went in. She made a case because we wanted to see what was happening. And I understand that you have a role.
You falsely reported a rape.
You have a role to attack me, and that's fine. But
no,
you're
it's not my role to attack you. I'm
honestly
telling you, I think what you did was wrong. I'm not playing a role. You falsely reported a rape, correct?
And Planned Parenthood failed to report a rape and sent a girl back home to live with her rapist and told her how her rapist continued covering up his crimes.
Sarah, you went in and you falsely reported a rape. It was a false report, correct?
Excuse, there was no false report made. Planned Parenthood didn't make a report.
You went to Planned Parenthood and talked about a rape that never occurred.
And Planned Parenthood has been covering up rape.
That's not the point. We're talking about statutory rape, Alan. We know this has happened for a fact in the state of Ohio. We have two different cases of lawsuits going on.
But you're going in because you have an anti-choice agenda. You falsely, under false pretenses, went into Planned Parenthood. You talked about a rape that never occurred to play gotcha with Planned Parenthood using up valuable resources and time where they could have actually been spent counseling women who truly needed help.
Alan, the fact is sexual predators know that they can go into a Planned Parenthood at any time to cover up their crimes, be it making the girl get an abortion, get on birth control, or have emergency contraception.
Sarah, women go to Planned Parenthood to get health services, to get care, to get help. You are taking up their valuable time by going in under false pretenses and reporting a crime falsely that never happened. Right?
Yes, women go into Planned Parenthood to get help, and Planned Parenthood's not giving them help by protecting their abusers, Alan.
Any good that they do, Alan, is negated by the fact that they're failing to they're covering up this rape. It's
you don't
totally
like
negated.
them because they're pro-choice, they offer abortion counseling, and they offer the opportunity for women to exercise their choice, and because you don't like that, you're playing a game of gotcha with them.
Planned Parenthood is an organization that says they're there to protect young women and promote good health. What are they doing? They're not protecting.
They're not the police.
They're not protecting the women.
All
they're
right,
covering up the rapists.
We thank you both very much for being with us.